Abide Guy here. Let me introduce you to the new pickup. With the latest update, we got all kinds of farm animals, but we need a good way to transport them. So, I'm going to show you guys the new pickup. Let me take her for a spin. When you're out looking for animals, you ain't got time to build bridges. So with the pickup, we'll just fly right over the water. Got a mountain in the way? No problem. Just fly right over it. Yee-haw! Driving this thing can be more fun than picking up animals anyways. Got ourselves a double jump. Yee-haw! Long Tom, you better be proud. Well, I might not be a good driver, but I sure can build a truck you can flip over by hand. When you do find that pesky cow, just push the front jet and stomp right on the front of the cow. Put it in the basket and drive away. When you do get home, jump off your pickup, run to the front, get out your pickaxe, and smack this front fence piece. Then go ahead and make sure you treat your cow real nice after treating him to such a long car ride. Well, let's get a materials list. Looks like this is the complete material list. Let's get started on the pickup. First, we're going to start with in toys. Go ahead and roll over to vehicle parts. Let's go ahead and grab a small car jack. Then, we're going to start in on the very first section, one of 4 sections here. Let's build this base. So, let's go ahead and open up our inventory. Go to building parts. Let's go to floors. You can do this either in wood or in granite. I prefer wood just for the consistency and textures. Let's go for a 12 by 2 by 1. 2 of them back to back. Then we're going to scroll down to the second page here and under medium. I'm going to go for an 8 by 4 by 1 in front and another one in back. And finally, we're going to go ahead and do 6 by 4 by 1 and then an 8 by 4 by 1 here. That completes the first step. For step 2, we're going to add some fence. Let's start by going over here to fences. Scroll up. Let's go ahead and grab the 1 by 12 by 6 plank railing. Then we're going to be funky here. So make sure you guys put it right here. We're going to put it one back from the 12 piece there. Then we're going to go ahead and grab a couple 1 by 8 by 6s. I haven't tested using other fences. I'm going to put those guys there just like that. They won't quite connect, but they'll be really close. Next, we're going to grab another fence. Let's go ahead and grab another one of those 1 by 12 by 6s. This one here, we're going to go ahead and make sure that it's rotated out. If it's rotated this way, it's not going to stick on properly. So make sure that you put that on there, or stick it right on like that. And finally, let's go ahead and add one more piece of fence. Let's grab the 1 by 6 by 6. This one here, though, just to confuse you, is also going to fit backwards. It's going to be directly in line with the other one. See that there? Moving on to step 3. Let's go ahead and add a cab and tires. We'll start with the top of the pickup. First, we're going to go down back to floors. Scroll on down. We need to grab the 8 by 4 by 1. We're going to center this up and bring it as far forward as we can. Then next, we're going to drop down just below it here. We're going to go ahead and add the 8 by 8 by 1. We're going to put this guy here, right here, but we're going to move it just till we can just barely place it. Now that we got the cab, let's go ahead and add some tires. Go ahead and go down to toys, controls, small powered wheel. Let's go to the back here. It's better if you go to 45. So you can see just a little bit better what you're doing. Make sure that's centered in there. Let's do the same thing on the other side here. Make sure they're centered. Then let's go ahead and add the front tires. We're going to go down to small steerable tires. Same thing again, if you kind of sit at a 45, it allows you to see a little bit better. We're going to clip them just on here, right up at the front. Hit again, go to 45. Snap that on there, right at the very front. Let's go ahead and move on to the last step. Alright, for stage 4, we're going to go ahead and add a couple jets, a seat, a balloon, and an engine. Let's start with the jets. So we're going to place that one up here in the front, right in the middle, and then as far forward as it'll go. And then let's go to the back, do the same thing down here. This one here, we're going to go ahead and put here. We're going to go back until we just line up at the back. Put that right in the middle. This one here will need to be switched to channel 2. Next, let's go ahead and add the balloon. Go ahead and add a small red balloon, and then tuck it up in the middle as far forward as you can get it to go. Next, let's go ahead and add the medium seat. You're going to go till it won't attach, go back one, and go back one more. If you put it right up against that balloon, it won't let you drive. Then, finally, let's go ahead and add a small power cell. You can choose to put whatever size engine you want to put on here, and I would add some kind of storage, whatever you have. Adding a little bit of weight to the back of the vehicle makes it drive a lot better and gives you just a little bit more ground weight. 3 reasons this thing might not drive for you. First of all, make sure that the tires are rotating in the correct direction. Second of all, every engine needs batteries, so you'd have to open it up and fill it full here. Finally, the last reason that it might not be driving is due to a bug, where you just hop on and nothing happens. It won't let you drive. Doesn't matter how many times you push forward, nothing happens. So try logging out and logging back in. That seems to fix the issue. That's it for today's video. You guys enjoy collecting some sheep and some cows.